Good, so that is streaming. Make sure YouTube is up and going. Yep, we're on YouTube as well. Cool. Alright, so let's drag this over here. We are ready to get rolling here. That's everything else is working right. Cool, we're good to roll. So, got to launch that. That would be very helpful, notably that being my avatar. Okay. So now that I've taken care of that, over here for a minute. Okay. Yeah, it's been a few weeks, but yes, let's say life kind of just happened and got in the way. But we are back now and ready to get rolling again. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and switch over to our game scene here. So that is going to be, that one is what? Alright, I'm down in the corner. Should be. Am I moving appropriately? There's something else going wrong. That is bad. That is very bad. What the hell? Okay. Which is weird, because my capture utility is not that bad. What the fuck is going on here? Why does this shit always have to be a problem? Okay, Google a quick search here. Specify the model because that is going with the HD60. Okay, that's not helping me any. I need to know why the fuck it's doing it. Not. that something chewing up a whole bunch of RAM? Shouldn't be. No, I'm only using 64% of my CPU. I'm not even using half my memory. Okay, game capture. Solution. View format, any. Edge output, that shall be good. Okay, let me see if I can adjust some setting on here. Format 1080p 60. Okay, don't need to use that. What the fuck is going on here? The joy is not knowing what the hell I'm doing. I wasn't doing this before the break, and I literally have not touched any of the settings. Okay, maybe if I go over to this window, does that change anything? No, it's still doing it. Okay. Let's try closing out and close out my capture. Okay. That close that down. Close that. Okay, let's bring her back up. Hopefully this fixes it. Okay, so I can see effects fine here. Alright, so I'm moving fine on the capture. And we are lagging like hell in OBS still. Fuck, what if I minimize the capture? Nope, nope, not what I want to pull it. That. Okay, nope, we're still having issues. What the fuck is going on? I haven't changed a goddamn thing. Yet now, we're lagging like a motherfucker. Okay, OBS, what the hell's going on? It's gotta be something in OBS, because... Okay, configure video. Properties, video decoder, standard. Okay, SCM. None of that's really gonna affect anything, okay. Let's try using device to... Did that just fix it? Yes, okay. Okay. know what? I don't know what the fuck happened there, but apparently that small tweak fixed the issue, so now we're good to go. Let's get this mountain cleared out. I think I've been down here. Yes, and there's a door here.
I can't do that.
I have not been able to access that. I think I need to move further in to find the key.
All right. Can I get you a ladder? So you can get off my back? Better than later.
It is done.
Oh no, you don't! Right now! Now is better than later. Excellent! I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I see a trap.
Okay, let's
All right.
deal with tripwire.
Got it.
Poison's acid flask. Great electric like that. Warning gas flask.
Now it's better than later. All right.
Hey, another scroll banister. Cool. Leather gloves. Wooden crate.
Another battle
So you can get off my back? I'll get on it. Sounds better than
chamber key. There we go. And let's finish looting. Sura is good. Go further in. Okay, no it doesn't. Looks like it does because of the map. Okay. Let's continue on down now.
Be wary.
And we have more cultist reaver showing up. Cool.
It is done.
Okay, so we had to come through here anyways.
Happy? That about wraps it up.
I'm gonna assume we need the main hall key to get out. Yes, those were
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you wish to do this in front of an audience, do you?
Oh, super. Excuse me while I begin projectile vomiting.
What is that, Alistair? We were not listening.
Okay, so I've explored both of those. Yep, this we have to use the main hall key to get out.
Finished. Now what do you want? I see enemies ahead. I'll get on it. Let's see what you're made of!
Okay.
We are not alone.
I see a
Lots
trap.
of traps.
I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. All right, all right.
And I didn't see that one push that bit.
Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back. Better than later.
Reaver. Mage. We have more of them down this way.
I see enemies ahead. I'll get on. Alright, alright. Got it. I'll get on.
That's so trying to get people to, but we'll get through it. Searcher. Some flask.
Oh, great. No wonder the stock's stuck.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now it's better than later. I see a trap. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? I'll get on it.
All right.
That's our commissary, the magister who ordered Andraste burned to death and then took mercy on her at the last second.
That goes the wormhole lair. Let's go check the other side.
Got it. Got it. Now it's better than later. Another vanquished. I'll get on it. You can get off my back? Now it's better than later. That about wraps it up.
Troubled me as any loop. Right. So now up into the wormling lair.
Be wary.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Yeah. Now it's better than me.
Poison acid flask.
A ladder so you can get off my back? Grab some glory.
Alright. Level up. Did I need any more strength than this? Possibly for Kalen's 36 strength. I might just go and get myself up to 36 native. Blood Dragon is not good for me, but Sten had Kalen's. Also requires 36 strength. I think I deliberately chose the Warden's armor for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I think at this point it's... I've got the stats I need. I think at this point I just need to be pumping my cunning, right? Valley. Yes. So at this point I can just pump up my cunning. Okay, additionally, Feast of the Fallen is good. But it's not that huge of an issue. I don't need anything off archery. Momentum could be useful. 'Cause most of this isn't... Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get up to keen defense now. Okay, those rooms are blocked off.
All right. Breaking a sweat already? I'll get on it. right, all right.
Okay, I'm just gonna go deal with these guys, then I get back to this.
Now it's better than later. Have at you! On your guard, wretch! Now it's better than later.
Alright, now let's go get this chest.
All right, all right. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I'll get on it. Can I get off my back? Got it.
Threatening at this point. What is still flagging his hostile over here? There you go. Post. I did not hit post. Yep.
Something is coming. I'll get on it. All right, all right. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back? Get on. All right, all right. Now it's better than later. You're gonna regret this! All right, all right. Watch in horror as I rip you apart!
Yes.
It is done. Done. Anything else? I see a trap.
What do we got? Alright, I think just continuing forward at this point.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. So you can get off my back? You get no mercy from me! Now it's better. Get off my back. Got Got it. Ha! More blood. Where's the next one?
Okay, so we just kind of mercilessly cut our way through all this. Oh, hi,
better than
Drake.
later. I'll get on it. Got it.
Two Drakes, actually.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
There's Drake scale. That's another Drake scale. Fellow Dragon Filth. So, more things for Wade, which are absolutely going to upset his manager. Thinking about what are we up to for gold now? 125. Ooh, almost good enough to actually be able to do the infinite gold trick, so I can just get whatever the hell I need. That'll be handy.
I'll get on it.
And you'd like...
Surely there are better uses for our time.
Loading. Could be useful. Probably not for a minute here, but eventually. I think that's the way. So I want to take the side path first. Because honestly, once I get done, yeah, and there's another Drake.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Then again, that might actually be the actual way forward. Okay, I think that's actually the way forward. So, let's duck back over here. No, that is the way forward. Okay. Which I can tell because we hit a save point. So yes, let's go to deal with the side area first.
I see a trap. I see a trap.
Fire.
Got it.
Begin the onslaught!
Now it's better than later. On your guard, Rich!
Seal that tripwire. Okay.
Done now. Are you happy?
Okay.
I'll get on it.
Okay, nope. That I know is the way forward. What the hell? They got a save point over here. I'm confused now. What the hell's over here? That's the leader of the Reaver cult. I'm confuzzled. I could have sworn you got. Is there some really big fight over here? It's gotta be what this is.
I see a trap.
Oh,
I see a
there's
trap.
shit ton of traps.
Now it's better than later. Got it.
Okay. Oh, Spellweaver. Don't think it's gonna be better than anything I've got. Maybe use it. Okay, this is strictly for Arcane Warriors, okay. So, realistically, nobody in my party is going to use that.
We are not alone. Really not alone.
Got it.
Did I just not find this first playthrough before?
Get on it. Die already! You have no skill, only desperation.
Begin the onslaught!
Okay, now. Get back over here, and we deal with the cultist leader. Now, normally what you do is if you needed to unlock the Reaver, especially originally, you had to work with this guy. Good, save here. But because we already have that unlocked, we're not going to bother with that shit.
Stop! You will go no further!
Oh. Is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Tell me your name and I'll tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
Andraste is dead.
The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
And what has happened to the ashes?
They are still within this temple. But why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory?
So you can give me the urn then?
So you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple.
Why do you suddenly want to cooperate with me?
It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion.
Just say what you have to say.
The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
So, what, you want me to toss them out a window?
I speak not of destruction. The beloved needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge! Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady.
Why have you not done this then?
The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I can just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid you not.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great, indeed.
And won't the Guardian know me as well?
No! He waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the Holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life!
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
And what? Encourage the worship of a large lizard? Consider your actions carefully.
I have considered.
Not enough.
Perhaps you're right, this is a bad idea.
You will not help us? Then we cannot allow you to leave here. To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
Something is coming, guys. Better than Lay down the ladder so you can get on my back. All right. Let's see some blood. Get on. Now's better than later. Call me the Reaper. All right.
Okay, who's that small warrior statue I'd go to? Okay, there we go. That goes to Alistair. Stone warrior statue.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
That's for when? Oh, right. That's something I gotta hold on to. That is. Right. This is the thing. Need to. Wreck, right? Okay, so it's not the locket. It is the golden. That one my door's marked. This. Yeah. Fulcrum. Okay, let's see. Okay, what am I using for now? Stars or left? My inventory's so full. No. Okay. Now I think we got a dragon to fight. Okay. Saving content.
A high dragon is not a joke. We'd best be careful. Real careful.
It's down you go!
Now.
Task?
Hit.
I hear you.
Okay, now Morgan needs to level up. Okay. Okay. Dragons. Okay, so now I have a whole bunch of shit I need to clear out to make room for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 items. Okay. Oh, that's what I didn't clear out. Okay, so boot to junk, boot to junk. Junk, boot to junk. Well, those can go. What are these? Okay. Couple of those. That. Okay. That should clear out enough space. So let me a little bit of room for everything else to take hold. Okay. Oof. Go with that. In we go to the gauntlet.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the Guardian of the Ashes. I have waited years for this.
For someone to take the ashes?
No one can take the ashes. They belong here. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
Pilgrim and his followers did not regard you very highly.
Colgrim knows not of what he speaks. His heart is laced with poison, and he has led many astray.
I would like to see the urn.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a nobleman.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
That sounds unpleasant. Can it be avoided?
No.
Alright, let's get this over with then.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. Tamlin was one of your tribe. A blood brother. You left him in the ruins. Left him to his fate. Tell me, Pilgrim. Did you fail Tamlin?
How do you know of my past?
Your path is laid out before me and plain to see. In the lines of your face and the scars on your heart. Do you believe you failed Tamlin?
Yes, I could have pulled him away from that mirror.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
Parshera, leave the past where it falls.
And what of those that follow you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died, and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved, and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Okay.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A coconut. Is it a Vinter or Ferelden Clark? That's a tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Mercy.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and Mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
It's so cold here, brother. Do you feel it? The chill eats at my bones.
What trickery is this?
You think? This cannot be Tamlin. Tamlin is gone. He is only footsteps in the dust. I am Tamlin, and yet I am not. I am part of the Gauntlet, and part of you.
Wish I could have told Tamlin that I tried to find him.
Some things lost can never be found. Some mistakes never unmade. Those that survive must go on living. You have suffered enough, thinking that you could have done something. It is time to leave that behind. Take this. It is nothing compared to the crafts of our fathers, but it should serve you well. I wish you well, my friend. We will not meet again.
That's a lie.
Be wary. Can I get to the ladder so you can get off my back? Right. Got it. Now it's better than later. Someone's going to fall, and it sure won't be me! Like this place. I'll get on it. Let's see what you're made of!
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles. Hey, see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them? I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Advance hold position.
That's it! That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Let us get one person across and be done with it.
speak. Yes?
Yes.
Kadan.
Maker's breath. Andraste only favored the clever, it seems. By the Maker. It's the urn of Sa-
Equipment.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, Pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Yeah, he's the unfortunate adventurer that sent Jen to TV home.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
Congratulations, you found a waste bin.
With Magister Lords and Golden Demon Pendant. Okay. One, two, three. Now, I need to put this up. Stir. Okay, so we can start with Alistair. Okay, so what does he do for his... Got the 42, got a 42 strength. 26 dex, good. Dex, willpower, and okay. Skills. that we should have. Strike. Powerful. Threaten, overpower. Shield defense. Got bravery. Or shield tactics. Blow. Got all of that. Salt. Got. Shield mastery. Good. Shield balance. Shield wall. Okay. Let's check his tactics, make sure those are correct now. Okay, self any. Right, this needs to change to don't have rally yet. Threaten, precise striking. Don't have Warcry yet. Power. Shield pummel, shield bash, and attack. Okay. So he is good. Okay, now. 10. Strength, 1 willpower. Oh, he should grab Destroyer. Damn it, which I don't. Okay. During next level, he'll be going into his Berserker talents, correct? Berserk, Resilience, no? Power. Oh, did I make a Berserker for some reason? Yes, I did. Oops. Okay, no, not gonna hurt anything.
Finished. Now what do you want? Done. Anything else?
I'm gonna leave those there. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to go back to Denerim. So much shit. gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to camp. I'm gonna talk to all of my party members. Give them whatever gifts I've got to get them bolstered up.
I'm ready.
In this out. This is the last thing I want to bring Sten along for, so I'm basically done with Sten. I'm either gonna pack Ogren or Shale with me now. And then Morgan is going to switch out for Wynn while I go deal with her mother. Part of the reason why I've got to go. I need to get her personal quest done because that unlocks this thing for her. Oh. Okay, do not care about that. Okay. Go back to the party camp.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be...
Okay, so to get the Vishal, I need 131 and 127. I should be able to get to that. So, that. Okay. This does do a special thing. That is a unique. We'll hang on to that. That can go. That. That can go. It's useful. Don't need those. That can go. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Go over to here. That can go. That can go. Those. Plate. I don't think there's anything itself. Nope. Yeah, that can go. That can go. That can go. Our diligence is a unique item. Plate. Your bitch braid. I can hang on to. Okay. These are all unique. Okay, go to bar crunch. That's your bombs. Okay. Eventually get around to using those for things. Okay. Diamonds, silver malachite. Garnets, quartz, private documents. Hang on to those. That for something else. Okay. That frees up for 25 more items. I'll double all the rest of this actually back. Camp chest. Now, the thing I need to pick up is this. Because this actually does a lot of damage. Takes better crit chance, significantly better armor penetration. Yeah, overall this is just a lot better of a weapon. Also, I can use this to do the money glitch, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. That is it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try this real quick. Before I do this, we need to save game. Okay, so.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Alright, so we need to buy the shale. Okay, now back out. I'm going to put this eventually, but for now it's going to go to junk.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please, I'm sure you...
It does not seem like it's working. Come on. Try this one more time. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just be something I work on off stream. Yeah, it's not seeming to get timing down for this. Ah, there we go. Got it that time. Okay. Quite reliably enough. But this will work. Got to get some more practice. Okay, yep, there we go. Really getting the hang of this. Let's get this worked into being for free. Now it is pure profit. Glitch I can do. Nobody uses other stuff possibly. Now, this is what I want, just so we can buy. I need. I have to worry about cost. Figured probably about 500 gold should be good. It's 3 more times doing this. Yeah. Yeah, they should be less use now. Okay, so that gives me 500 gold to play around with. Okay. Gifts. In. Let's start with Auburn.
That looks fine indeed.
Lynn is going to get.
Oh, marvelous.
Now, talk to her real quick.
What's on your mind?
Okay.
Is something troubling you?
Okay. Let's just think about being Grey Warden. Everyone expects so much from me.
No one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I've heard in the old tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Go on.
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
Griffins?
Yes, griffins. Now listen to the rest of the story. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
This story isn't about a specific battle, is it?
You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden. What's on your mind?
As a Grey Warden, I'll never lead a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
Yeah, the answer. Don't know why I asked.
Because you were not looking for the answer, but for someone to tell you that in spite of it, you'll be all right. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
No, I liked my life.
I didn't. Not for a long time. When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
Grass is always greener on the other side.
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
It's hard to imagine you as a moody youth.
Well, I was. Dreadfully morose. Surly. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, the chapel. I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
Only the weak accept their fates.
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
But priests have to choose to be priests. Mages don't.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty. And there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
Easy to live that way.
You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden, or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice. What's on your mind?
I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
What a terrible experience for a child.
The barn kept me safe from the village children and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
Little did you know, it was just a prettied up prison.
Prison? You could see it that way. But those walls are there to keep non-mages out, as much as to keep mages in. I learned very quickly that for every apprentice in the tower, there was probably one who never even lived to see the Templars come. No child, not even a mage child, is a match for an angry mob trying to place blame for a failed crop, a hard winter, a baby born dead.
That's terrible and sad.
Superstition and fear is what makes these people behave in this manner. It will be a good long time before that changes. Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the Circle.
Okay, what else do I need? Okay, I think that just triggers on a random thing. We're here to talk to Morgan.
It is cold in my tent, all alone.
Okay, was not expecting this to prompt, but alright, I'll go with it. Oh no. And what do you want me to do about it?
Why, it just so happens that I find you quite warm.
Let's see this tent of yours, then.
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
I'm sure I'll think of something.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk. I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Oh, there are stories.
Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side.
Then I assume we're done?
Oh, finished with me now, are you? Well, you do not get away so easily as that. I will have my way with you until I am satisfied, out of a sense of fairness, if nothing else.
That sounds like fun.
I wouldn't be so quick to imagine the best. My notions can run to the painfully perverse. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
And what about love? Does that enter the picture?
Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Okay.
Hmm? So, full of questions, are you?
Okay, so we've initiated that now. Okay, so now I think I need to have... Okay, so we're going to work on leveling up when. And she's at 16 now, so what are... Here. Okay, when. Magic. I'm just gonna jump this one. Okay. Let's see, what does she need for... Okay, so 36 is the most she needs for magic. Okay, so that, we're gonna go willpower, 1, 2. Okay. Combat training. Okay. Spells, she gets. So she has strength. So she has Arcane Bolt. Heal, Rejuvenate, Rejuvenation. I'm going to go down the list a bit here. Okay, so 13th level, she wants haste. Okay, so that's going to go there. 13th level is cleansing aura. Okay, that is the final thing in the spirit heal. Okay. Get things going. Okay, what do I want to give her for... A lot of things I don't have. No? Okay. I'll everybody up later. Now... that and swap you back to the enchanter's staff. Okay. You can use not at the moment. Okay. They have this built. You want to use them? Okay. Okay. That's just going to have to work for now. Okay, so now I'm going to grab Win.
Yes.
Who's more, yeah, big thing. Yeah, and then whenever I get to the thing, I'll just have her. Else
Yes.
my tank. Then I'm going to take Ogren as my actual damage dealer now that I've got him. Okay. So I'm going to get them all set up. And the first place we're actually going to go is Soldier's Peak.
Better than later. I'll get on it. All right. I see a trap.
This. Alright, so we need to level up Ogren. Yes, demanding attention. Okay. Do the same thing. 2 strength and okay. Shouldn't get that yet. Tactics for win. Alright. So. Any action is the spells. This goes first. Self. Any mode. Okay, we do not have east. Okay. It's Arcane Shield. I'll need to use that. So at least 3 enemies. Here. Nearest visible enemy. Tap. Grab a hold. Okay, so this triggers the thing one. Okay.
I fell.
Okay. Then right.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
Thought what was over?
Everything. I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
Alright. Already storage chest. Okay. And I still have that listed as junk. Okay, move from junk, because I'm going to want to use that as my main weapon. Okay, so now go back to camp.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
Yeah, you had me quite worried.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon.
This case of death is taking a while to kick in then.
Let me explain fully. I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor.
That is an amazing story.
The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
How long will the spirit last?
I do not know. I can feel when the spirit weakens, so I should have fair warning. But come, let us not talk about this. There is time yet.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go to bedroom.
No end to these blasted things. Get off my back.
That was interesting. And draining.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know I could either. I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
It took you that long to figure it out?
Well, we can't all be quick-wit McSmartypants now, can we? Apparently you have the monopoly on cleverness.
Darkspawn. Kill them all! Got it. Yeah! Get on it. I get the Get on it.
Another
What's on your mind?
dust.
It is no trouble.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board?
How did you know?
Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board.
Who are you?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What are you so proud of?
I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride. And hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat. Of course,
They shall be named Malefico, accursed ones. They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
I was getting to that part.
Then get out of the way.
And after much sweat,
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they who have taken his gift and turned it against his will.
You're here about your order?
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
Yes.
We were working on your order for a long time. We've lost some customers, but things are back to normal, thank the Maker. Certain.
Did you bring more scale?
Wade, please leave the customer alone.
You make dragon scale
How
armor?
can I help you? You just don't know when to quit.
Why so glum, Eren? Today is a glorious day. Today, I make dragon scale armor.
I feel just giddy.
What can you make with it?
Patience, patience. Now, I've dreamed of what I would do every night. It's in my head in perfect clarity. It will be the work of hours.
What? You're serious?
Absolutely. The only question is what type of armor. Dragon scale is marvelous, flexible and tough. I could make a lighter set of dragon skin armor, heavy dragon scale armor, or dragon bone plate. What interests you?
Okay. We're gonna use this as an intermediary for Stefan right now. Or for medium armor, set me up with the dragon skin.
Excellent, excellent. Now don't move. There you go. My life's work, that is.
You did it so fast.
Of course, Eren. Have some faith. I am a master armorer, you know.
Miracles never cease. But you're not welcome here anymore.
I need a sabbatical. Maybe someplace warm.
I hate my life.
Did you bring more scales?
Wade, please leave the customer up. Certain.
do. But at the moment, is everyone? Okay, this gives you a shit ton of fire resistance otherwise. Oh, spirit. Okay. I have the strength to use this. Bad armor. That is fine for now. Oh, actually, go ahead and give Devon his gifts.
You have excellent taste. That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you found it, but thank you.
What are you waiting for? Try them on.
But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City. Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Those two. Win for now. Yeah, she's not strength to use those for. Oh, that sucks.
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
Yeah. What's to say? Everyone has a thing for leather. I've never experienced that before.
I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
You mean it protected you?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
So the spirit of faith is your personal protector.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
Fighting Darkspawn.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger-wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Okay. I think I've got some more stuff to drop off.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so back to Soldier's Peak. More stuff in the storage chest. Need all of that. Okay, I think that should be fine for now. Goes in. Alright, I'm gonna go try to fight Flemeth. I don't know how well that's gonna go.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
Darkspawn! Kill them all! Now it's too late. I have one.
You... Lethaline!
Hey, you?
Don't come near me! Stay away! Don't look at me! I am sick!
What's happened to you?
The song in my head, it calls to me. He sings to me.
I can't stop it! Don't want to hurt you, Lethaline. Please, stop me!
She would never found that cave.
I'm so sorry, Lethaline. Never wanted this.
Got it. Get off my back.
Who was that?
Name was Tamlin.
Tamlin? Then he was the one who was with you when you... I'm so sorry. This is what happens when the taint is left unchecked. It's better for him to have it end. It was a mercy.
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now. What, no trap? No ambush? Some assassins.
Let us move on.
Yes.
Now let's share. Oh, great. All right. Save game. This is going to be a rough fight. Lid.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
I should dance to your tune instead?
Why dance at all? Why not sing? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows how you extend your unnatural lifespan.
That she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
I need Morgan. I have no choice in this.
Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lies. I shall give you one of each. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
You think she will believe that?
We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do.
And what happens to you?
I go. Perhaps I surprise Morrigan one day. Or I may simply watch. It would be interesting to see what she does with her freedom. Enlightening, even. Would you give an old woman that?
And what do I get out of it?
You get to keep her for a time.
No. Forget it.
Shame. What will it be, then?
I take the grimoire for myself.
Oh, how interesting. I'd like to see the look on her face when she realizes it. But you must earn what you take. I would have it no other way.
Excellent! Now it's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? That about wraps it up.
Okay.
It is done.
Now we're gonna wrap this up. And go back to camp. I think these robes of possession are actually one of the better pieces of gear from, right? Don't remember if that's actually the gear I want to get rid of quick. So, and yeah, it's actually the best gear I want to get worth it. Okay. In possession. Let's discuss something personal. Need to just give her the book.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds. I have something for you.
Is it bigger than a bread box?
'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
Great gift, thank you.
It is not given out of sentimentality. I believe you were too important to risk. If you were captured, this ring would allow the rest of us to find you quickly.
Does it do anything else?
Flemeth used to say that 'twas a link between us, one that I presumed worked both ways. I never tested it, but I doubt she would have lied over such a thing, so it would mean I am linked to you as much as you to I.
So I could find you if need be.
I do not know. As I said, I never tested it. Perhaps.
I'm glad to see you care.
Now you are mocking me. Do you wish the ring or not? I am tempted to simply keep it.
Thank you for the gift.
You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Okay, so now I've got that. Okay, and I think that is where I'm going to end it for tonight. Because it is 3:30 and I have got to get some sleep so I can take care of things before work tomorrow. So, go ahead and save the game. And tomorrow we'll probably start working on getting all of our side quests and getting everybody geared up. So when we go through these final sets of encounters, we just basically blow through it. So, and let's go see if there's anybody on who is worth reading. Not really seeing anything back, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill it here. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Hopefully you'll have a good time, and I will see you tomorrow. Possibly around midnight, probably closer to 1 in the morning or so. Till then, I will see you around. Bye now.